I have gotten all kinds of comments and tips, suggestions and opinions on things that I should do to the Rat here. One of the most popular being I should paint this hood like a satin black. And since I was considering doing that anyway, I thought, let's do it. I mean, since I still don't have a drivetrain for it, why not? Well, I need to get my sawhorses, but this fella here ain't having no part of it. Yeah, managed to wrestle them away. Hopefully they're not full of spiders. I'm just taking inside. I told you, I've done seen out 2 or 3 climbing out of here. So now it's going to get the spray treatment. The first thing I guess we got to do is get our new hood pin thingies off of here. That's a good way to strip out your screws. Boy, they're really in there to be fiberglass, huh? Good. Okie dokie. Now we'll get the hood off. As soon as I can get it to... Oh, for Pete's sake. Pry bar. There we go. Works every time. Okie dokie. I'm just going to put some tape on here so I know where to set the hinges back to. I'm also going to mark the spot on the hinge where the bolt goes. I just want to make reinstalling this thing as easy as I possibly can, though I'm not sure how much it's going to matter. I think they're a 1/2 inch. Well, that one was. I can't get the back ones with the baby impact. I just hold this up with my head. Seems like a good idea. Make that cranium useful for something, huh? Well, this ought to be a good time. One-man show here. I mean, it's just fiberglass. What's the worst that could happen? Okay. Oh, yeah, no cracking whatsoever. Oh, my God. Why is it so heavy? Okay. Let's see if I can get it situated in such a way that it's safe, you know, and sturdy. Stay safe and sturdy. Can we get both? Not real sure. Maybe like this. That's probably not a good idea. Okay. Oh yeah, that seems right. Sure. Obviously, you all already know that this hood is fiberglass, and we have, you know, fibers actually showing through in a, you know, a few different areas. All this, we want to try to smooth out just a little bit anyway. Maybe get the moss out. So I guess the first thing we do is sand it down a little. Let's grab a bunch of stuff. Anybody need a checkup? I've got this 400 grit, okay, that I'm just gonna wrap around my sanding block here. All we're gonna do is just try to scuff it up where it'll take some spraying. Now for this, we definitely want some kind of mask of some sort. You don't want to be breathing in these fiberglass fibers. That's how in the heck, what is going on here? I forgot how to put this on. Okay, all set. As long as it feels pretty good when I run my hand over it, I'm good. Hey, this is all I'm going for here. Just kind of smooth it out. Like you can tell the difference. Yeah, that's basically silent when I wipe it across there, pretty smooth. But if we come over here and I hit this spot that I haven't sanded yet, See what I mean? Maybe that'll help, you know, give you some perspective on the texture. And I am wondering if this fiberglass resin isn't organic oil of some kind or something, because I swear that looks like mold or fungus. And when I sand it, it turns like a green, powdery stuff. See what I mean? I wonder, is that living? Man, I'm glad that's over with. I hate sanding fiberglass. Of course, I'd still rather do that than watch Rosie O'Donnell eat supper. Is it in my head or am I itching? I got fiberglass everywhere. Definitely not in my head. Let's see if we can round up some primer. Well, I got this 2K urethane primer surfacer stuff from Eastwood, and apparently, you know, I bought it back in the 80s. But it looks like it's, I mean, it should be fine, right? We'll just stir the snot out of it. Oh, that should be fine. Where are my cups? I haven't had any of this stuff out in so long. It's been forever since I've painted anything. To tell you the truth, I hope I remember how to do it. All right, this stuff mixes 4-to-1 with the activator, so we'll just take a guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to go to about here with the activator. That should be about right. And then I want to thin it out real good with some acetone. I don't have any reducer, so this will work. Oh yeah, that's gonna spray real nice, Clark. Real nice. Okay. See if I can remember how to put my gun together. Okay, let's give her a little test spray. That ought to be good enough. Don't shoot yourself in the face with the primer, dummy. All right, here we go. Okay. Woo, still kind of strong in here. I learned the hard way a long time ago that you want to get that 2K primer cleaned out of your gun as soon as you can. It, you know, likes to cook inside of there. Boy, after you get the primer on, you can really see all the craters and pinholes and fibers and all that stuff. So even where we thought we got it smooth, we still got, you know, it ain't perfect. But you know how much I'm concerned about it? 0. I mean, look. Not going for show car here, people. Well, good morning. It's the next day. I let this sit overnight. It was nippy this morning too, so I put me a hoodie on and get my little heater going. We'll start on the nose. Anyway, we got to sand this primer down before we can put some color on it. Get myself situated here with, you know, this stuff. It sands well, but it's just, it gets everywhere, you know. Get me a little go-go juice. I like the high octane coffee. This 3M 400 grit sandpaper, it's good stuff. It's pricey. I mean, it is pricey. Let's just smooth this out best we can. See, it just turns to just dust. I don't know why I bother with the block. I always end up taking it off. Short strokes when I'm sanding this stuff. Gotta get a rag, wipe off the dust. I was thinking this morning, you all watch these videos on this car and you might come to the conclusion that I don't have any sort of passion or concern or whatever the case might be for doing things correctly. I mean, and that's not really true, but this particular car, we don't want a perfect look. I mean, look at the car. What we're going for here is probably best described as a rough and ready sort of thing. So, you know, I'm not doing these steps or these motions exactly by the book. You know, you hopefully understand why. I have built some pretty nice cars and done some pretty good paint jobs in the past, but that's not what I'm looking for here. What we're looking for here is ugly. It's the rat, you know? Ratatouille. Somebody on one of the posts said I was lazy. You got me there. Of course, when I said short strokes, yeah, I didn't really mean it. There, we're halfway home. You should never use just your hands to sand stuff or your fingertips or whatever. Always use a block. Always. You will never ever catch me not using a block. Well, that's just about got it. I really only put this primer on here so we didn't have those fiberglass strands showing through the paint. And I think we accomplished that. There's a little bit bleeding through here, but that's probably because, you know, I used a block. Now we can get her wiped down here and put some hot rod satin color on it. Yeah, yippee-ki-yay. This was the cheapest stuff I could find. It's Summit Racing brand hot rod flat. It's a single stage urethane. Yep. Let's crack this puppy open. All right, this mix is 4-to-1. Oh, I need a cup. There we go. I want enough for 2 coats. So, guess we'll go to the 6. Okay, 6. 6. And then this stuff. Activator. Activating. We'll stir it up with this absolutely not previously used and completely clean wooden paint stirrer stick. And I'm going to thin it just a tick with some acetone. There we go. And I want to put it through the 1.4 tip. Try to get a smooth spray out of it here. Oh yeah, that should be good. Nope. There we go. I don't know what brand of gun this is. Oh, Leonardo. I've had this for, I don't know, forever. It still works. Let's fire a test shot here. Need a little more juice. Okay, let's get her done. Now ready for our second coat here. Our second coat, since the first coat, you know, I went long ways. The second coat, we'll go this way so we don't get tiger striping. Here we go. Okay, we'll give it a couple hours to dry and see what we got. Yeah, it warmed up enough and whatever, or I could get the door open, and while that's drying over there, I got something I want to do here. So on this spot right here on the first gen Camaros, you can see these holes here. That's where a badge would have been mounted, an emblem that said Camaro. But since this particular Camaro is less Camaro and more Ratmaro, I had a guy out in Southern California cut me out a couple of these. This is a metal Ratmaro badge. So I think this will look good here, where the Camaro badge would have been. And I'm thinking I want to do something to make the letters, stand out more behind this. And then, of course, this here, it's just carbon steel. We'll let it rust. Yeah, let's see what we got in here. I got, I'm thinking, when I look at the car, I see a fair amount of blue. So I'm thinking of blue. So what have I got? I got blue. What's this here? That'd probably work. Thinking what I want to do is get this situated where I want it. Well, let me get I need a third hand. Let's get this situated where we want it here. I'm thinking that looks pretty good. And then we'll mark it here and here, and then here, and then over here. And then we'll come inside of all of that like this. There we go. That's got it. We'll put these blankets down too. I mean, we wouldn't want overspray on the car here. That would be not cool. It's only like 50 degrees out here, and I think this paint can is 10 years old or something, so I have no idea if this is even gonna spray for us. Oh, it will. A little bit. Cool. Yeah, that ought to do it. And just take all this off of here. And get this situated. Hit it with these self-tappers. There. Proper vehicle badging. Well, I guess now we just see about putting it back on the car. I'm going to grab one of these just to maybe help prevent chipping up the fiberglass. I mean, that's what its purpose is, right? It's a moving blanket from, the random moving company. Especially since I'm doing this right by my lonesome. See if we can do this without it turning into an absolute catastrophe. Where are you, Mr. Hood brace? Liable to bust one of them up. I don't even know if this thing is completely dry yet. What's the best way to go about this here? Probably like so. Whoopsie. Get on there. Well, that seems like I won that battle. I get a bolt in it so it won't take off on me. Just any bolt anywhere will do. Not sure I positioned it properly for this, but we're getting close, I guess. Okay, see if I can sneak that one in. Oh boy. Well, where did my other bolt go? Oh, there's one over there. Well, let's see if I can somehow position this where it was before. I can feel the paint on the edge of the hood still sticky. Should we try a test close first? No, I better shore these up a little more back here. Oh, I'm super tight. Might need to be able to jostle it a little. Let's see what we got. Oh, I better move the blanket. Now we'll see what we got. Oh, fingerprint now. Dang it. Well, that seems like it's, right, or at least pretty close, but I don't want to push on it anymore. I've already got 2 fingerprints in it, which, is solid proof ID that it's mine. I wonder if I could just pull the safety chain down and see. Oh yeah. Yeah, look at that. Okay, well, it's not completely adjusted right. This has to come this way a little bit, and it has to twist some. Well, let's see if it'll open all by itself. Yeah. All right, so this has to come up a little. Whoops, forgot that one. And I think this one just has to come over a little and down just a tick. Whoops. Nope. That's wrong. Totally wrong. I'll try it again. This is hood adjustment without actually touching it. Okay? You're not going to see this anywhere else. Nor should you. Okay. Let's see what that does now. Okay, this side's better. Still need the whole thing needs to do this like just a tick. It doesn't want to cooperate. Can't imagine why. Down a little bit over here. But that's really where it was. Let's try it here and see what we get. I'll grab my hood pull chain. Oh, now I don't want to close, huh? Well, ain't that something? Let's gotta go this way a little bit. How do we do that? Push the hinges over that way, right? Yeah. Okay, we'll try it again. There we go. I think that's going to get it. Let's try that. Close. I still got to get this side over this way, so I got to get this hinge pushed that away. And then I think that'll have us. Oh, yeah. There we go. I feel like that'll do it. Okay, we'll try it there now. So much for taping and marking it, huh? Why you? Oh, I still got to get the front of it, this away. Uh-oh. Oh, I don't know what that's about. Sticking way up back there. In order to accomplish what we want to do, I think it's this one has to get pushed way over, and that one, let's see, this away. Yeah, we'll try that. No, that's not where it was. It was way over there. There. I think we got it. that made basically no difference whatsoever. What in the devil? I've had it with you. This time you're really getting it. I think this is pretty much where it was. So I think all of this work is to make it better than it was. Okay, well, it's slightly better than it was before, so we'll take it. Well, we got the hood paint from Summit Racing, so I feel like that's the next sticker that needs to go on the window here. I would put one of these on too, but I feel like that'd be the same as wearing a t-shirt with your face on it. Look, floor pan sections. You know, because eventually we got to get to this, which is, you know, coming soon. But anyway, look at there. What do you think? You know what, folks? I think it does look better with the hood being black. I like that a lot. Racy. I like our new badge too. Well, that's going to do it for this video, folks. Let me know what you think, man. Drop a comment. I think that actually makes the car look a lot cooler. Anyway, hope you liked this video, enjoyed it, got something out of it and all that stuff. Hope you'll give it a like, a share, subscribe, all that stuff. It's Thanksgiving Day. So I got to go, you know, fill up the old gut. In the meantime, or after your holiday dinner, get off the couch and go rinse on something. We'll see you real soon.